Oh man, Poncho, we talk about the greatest basketball players, not only in high school, middle school, elementary school, but in college and NBA. For example, you got Paul Pierce, who's retiring this year. Vince Carter, I think, is retiring this year. You got Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. Tim Duncan, he just retired. And Tony and Manu was retiring this year. And then now in the NBA, you got nothing but almost young guns. And you got the veteran coaches, basically. And then you got college players like Malik Monk and just wonderful athletes in college. But Poncho, let's talk about the greatest player in the NBA right now. And I'm talking about LeBron James, my man. LeBron James, your man? Hey, that's right, man. Me and LeBron go way back. LeBron James is my man. He's my homie. Hey, I agree with you. I mean, LeBron is right now the greatest player in the NBA, no doubt, honestly. Hey, I'm glad you agree with me, Poncho. But let's talk about LeBron. Tell me why LeBron is the best in the NBA. What got him to this point as being the greatest player in the NBA alive today? Well, I mean, DJ Blazin, what got LeBron to be the greatest player in the NBA right now? Well, first of all, as soon as he graduated high school, he didn't even go to college. He was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers back in 2003. And that was a magical moment. I could tell when LeBron James was drafted. I think he was the first. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was like the first pick, and Carmelo Anthony was like the second or whatever. And then here came along D-Wade. But what made LeBron James the greatest player in the NBA now is hard work and dedication. A lot of people may criticize how he wins. They may criticize how his attitude is. But at the end of the day, you got to face facts. That LeBron James is simply the greatest player in the NBA because of hard work and dedication. Hey, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. And, DJ Blazin, also on another note, a lot of people is mad at LeBron when he left Cleveland and went to Miami. I mean, his jersey got burned in Cleveland and Miami. Hey, that's a great organization. Anytime you can team with D-Wade and then Chris Bosh coming in to the team because he was from the Raptors. Anytime you can team in with those two, hey, you are destined to be champions and do great things. And that's what happened. The Miami Heat saw KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce join collectively. So the Miami Heat figured they would try that. And Eric Spoelstra, I think he went to Pat Riley or something like that, and a deal struck where they got LeBron from Cleveland and Chris Bosh from Toronto. And you could tell that was going to be a great team. Also, on another note, they win 4 straight playoff appearances together. And they won 2 championships out of those 4 playoff runs. The first time they lost with LeBron, Bosh, and D-Wade, they lost to the Dallas Mavericks. And then they came back and beat the Thunder and the Spurs. And then the Spurs the next year, of course, beat them. And then LeBron makes a move back to Cleveland. And 2 years later, LeBron wins his first championship in Cleveland, but his 3rd championship. So, I mean, I'm going to be honest. LeBron is not a shooter. I mean, his shots go down, and he's improved on his shot selections. He's not a shooter. I would love to see him actually in the dunk contest. Yo, man, I was thinking the same thing. But LeBron, though, however, is the greatest player right now in the NBA because of his hard work and dedication. And to me, I think LeBron's going to have another 8 to 10 years in his career. And him with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, that's a trio in itself. So, if somebody could take down LeBron, hey, go for it. But he'll never be MJ Michael Jordan. That's just proven facts. But he will go down in history as one of the greatest players of all time. And probably surpass past Kobe Bryant. So, LeBron is just the man right now in the NBA.